in the world. Thank you for joining me for another edition of the Truth Conductor Show. Happy Friday, everybody. Been a beautiful day today. I've been feeling some kind of way today, and I don't know, it's like something's off. And my daughter just reminded me, Daddy, you know this is when Mommy died. My mother died today, 11 years ago, 2014. So, I just knew something was off today. So I was like, okay, all right. But happy Friday to everybody. How y'all doing, man? We got a lot of stuff going on, y'all. And the purpose is to make you panic, to make you get desperate. And this ain't the time. This is not the time to panic. Because when you start entertaining panic, then you're going to short circuit your intuition. So you can't listen to your intuition and be in the panic mode at the same time. One of them voices is going to have to be the default voice. And unfortunately, most folk allow that panic voice to be the default voice. That's when they start second guessing. That's when they start doubting. That's when they start questioning what they're doing and because all of this is and what I'm learning is a test, and you either gonna pass it or you gonna have to come back and keep doing it over and over again. What's going on? Who is this? Ninaz, Mr. Oleg. What's going on? How y'all doing today? Let me look at y'all. I got some people up in here, boy, because I ain't been on here in a minute. So I know my trolls been missing me, boy. It's like, okay, what's going on? Who is this? Cats, let me see who I got here. Let me go to your channel. Is Bubble. What's happening? You safe. You safe, Bubble. You are safe. Yes, you are. Let me go to Mr. See who he is. Oh, you look like you safe too. You safe. You safe. Justin, what's going on, man? Thank you for joining me. I'm the best at explaining. Well, thank you. I appreciate that. What is this? Notification 122. Let me see what this is. Possible flag detected. End stream now to avoid suspension. Who is this? Who is this? Let me go to your channel, see what's happening. Oh, no, you got to get out of here. You got to get out of here. Let's see here. Yeah, hide this. Okay. Everybody, Okay. So anyway, yeah, that's not real. That is not real. Let me see who this is. Talking about some help. I'll let you slide. I'll let you slide, George. Since you did last year, I'll let you slide. I will let you slide. Anyway, again, this is not the time for anybody to start panicking about anything, because if you don't believe in miracles, man, then that's your downfall. If you don't believe in miracles, okay, because they do happen every day. It's a miracle that you got up this morning. A lot of people take that for granted. Okay. Uh, yeah, I did, Seth. I did. And Bernie, man, if you up in here, happy birthday, Bernie. Happy birthday, man. I was listening to Everett yesterday, and he was talking about your birthday. So, and I sent you a little something too, buddy. I sent you a little something too for your birthday, Bernie. I ain't seen you in a minute, brother. So happy birthday, man. Happy birthday, Bernie. Yeah. But no, I call it, if you all are not familiar, y'all need to check out Everett Overton. Let me show you his. Let me show you who that brother is. Let me show him to you. He just did a thing yesterday. Okay, this is him right here.
Salute to the chat room. Welcome back to the show, man. It's been 6 months since I've performed a humanitarian effort. Let me know that you guys can hear me, that I'm coming in all right. Good morning.
Man, y'all check that brother out. Check that brother out.
Here in Chicago.
Yeah, y'all need to check that brother out, man. Check out Everett. Everett is a good brother. He's a good brother, and listen, and don't go up in there playing because you get your feelings hurt. You go up in there playing with Everett, boy, you'll get your feelings hurt. Okay, real quick. But he's a straight up dude. And I don't know how I came across his path, but 2 years ago, almost 2 years ago, when I first came into this place, it was a struggle for me to it was a struggle. It really was. And out of the blue, man, that brother sent me $500 out of the blue. I ain't know him from Adam. He said, man, go on, take care of whatever you need to take care of. Here the money is right here. And I did that. I did it, and he's been a supporter ever since. And then that's how I met Bernie. That's how I met Bernie, was through Everett. So and both of them brothers, man, they some special brothers. They really are. They really are special. All right. They really are. And even now, occasionally when I come on, man, he still send me, he still support me. And see, let me tell y'all something. When your back is up against the wall, it's when you're gonna find out who your friends are. That's probably what I should be talking about. When your back is up against the wall, I got another one. I got another one. I can't forget her. Hold on a second. And she's one of my Tanya. Tanya is another one. That is an ardent supporter. She's another one. Even Seth, every now and then he'll send me some money. He ain't sent me none recently, but even he will sometimes. He'll send me some money too. Yeah, but no, seriously, man. When you going through some stuff, it's when you gonna find out who's in your corner and who ain't. Okay, all right. Add question and answer sticker. I don't know if I want to try that or not. Hey, Tanya, I was just talking about you. Yeah, Bernie's birthday was last week. It was last week. I found out. But when that's when you gon' and see, and this is why I'm telling you, don't panic. See, a lot of people right now are having some issues with their neighbors, their co-workers, family members, and this ain't the time because you don't know who has your answer. See, this is the time you need to kind of lock in and you know, whatever issues that you having with people, man, squash that. Squash that. Cause it ain't gonna do you no good. Holding on to that bitterness, that anger, that disappointment, that rejection, it ain't gonna help you none. The only person that's hurting is you. And them people that you angry at or upset with, they going on living their life. And you stuck in your anger and your disappointment and your rejection. You stuck in your bitterness. You stuck. It's you the one that's stuck in it. And you know whose health is going to impact? Yours, not theirs, yours. Okay? Wait a minute. I ain't liking these glasses, man, because they showing too much. I mean, them glasses got a serious glare. Let me try. Let me put my old ones on. Let me put my other ones on. Let me see. Yeah, that's better. That's better. These right here, boy, no, they got a serious glare in them. So yeah, this is much better. This is much better right here. But no, seriously, this ain't the time because see, if you abide under the shadow of the Almighty, under His wings, you ain't got to worry about nothing. In fact, that's why a lot of y'all need to be reading the 91st Psalm. That's why a lot of y'all need to be reading that 91st Psalm and that 23rd Psalm. Okay? Because even though you walk through the valley of the shadow of death, you will fear no evil. And right now, they are manipulating people with fear. Matter of fact, I went and took a physical a couple weeks ago, and I got the results yesterday. And, you know, the stuff that I was concerned about was okay. But then he was like, you know, and see, let me show y'all. I got me a blood pressure machine. I take my blood pressure every day. Before I went to the doctor, my blood pressure was fine. But when I get in the doctor's office, he tells me my blood pressure is high. Okay? He tells me my blood pressure is high. I'm going to have to put you on a pill. I'm going to have to put you on some medicine to bring your blood pressure down. Now I'm 72 years old. Okay? And I saw what this lady told me. Said your blood pressure should be I forgot how she told me, but however she told me, she said, as you grow older, it will get higher. And so when he told me, he said, you know, I'm going to put you on some medicine. I said, okay, whatever. That's what you want to do. You can write the prescription all you want to. I ain't got to go get it. I ain't got to go. I ain't got to go get it. You know, and that's what I'm gonna do. All right, I'm gonna work on it. Matter of fact, let me show y'all. I got me a concoction right here. Got some red onions, some garlic, and some ginger, and some honey. See this? I put it in a jar, and I put some honey. This is honey right here. Okay, this is a concoction I got. I'm gonna let it sit overnight. Let it sweat, man, and prayerfully, this bottle be full from the honey drawing all of the stuff out of the garlic, the ginger, and the red onions, and I'm gonna drink it. I'm gonna drink it. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna drink it. That's exactly what I'm gonna do. So you know again, and see, and a lot of people want to use fear to intimidate you into a decision. And you have to be careful of that, of people that's trying to use fear to intimidate you into a decision. No, I'm not afraid. I done made it this far, 72 years. So why should I be afraid? Yeah, why should I be afraid now? And that's what he's talking about. The doctor went, well, your blood pressure high, you can have a stroke. Man, I rebuke that in the name of Jesus. I rebuke that. But see, you the doctor, I'm gonna let you talk because I know the only way you're gonna make money off me is you got to write me some prescriptions. That's how you're gonna make your money. That's how doctors make their money, from the prescriptions that they write. And if they ain't writing no prescriptions from you, they ain't making no money off you. See, so I'm like, okay, you can do whatever you want to do. You can say whatever you want to say. I'm just glad I know what you said was the issue. I think my PSA was maybe a little over 5. You need to go see a urologist. You need to go see a urologist for your prostate. Now if my PSA was like in double digits, I would agree. Okay? That's what it is, man. The doctor and the pharmacy. And see, and I'm gonna tell y'all something. A lot of these people that are quirking out, that's doing all this crazy stuff, man, that's the medicine that they own. Cause all medicine has side effects. And one of the side effects, they ask you, do you think have you wanted to hurt yourself? You want to hurt anybody else? They be asking you all these questions. Do you feel like you want to harm yourself? You want to harm somebody else? The side effects of the medicine. That's what they want to know. And once they get their hooks in you with those pharmaceuticals, shoot, it's tough to kick that stuff, man. It's tough. It's tough. Okay? Love the hat. I do too. I do. I like the hat too. All right. But no, man, don't get caught up in this system where you're gonna be afraid. You feel that's how they keep us divided, scared of each other. I deal with it. Man, I'm sitting right in front of the police at the White House, right in front of Secret Service. I'm sitting there. And I have people that now ask me, like, where you from? And they look at me like they scared. Okay? Oh man, my grandmother lived to be 100 years old. And every time my grandmother ate dinner, she always ate a slice of red onions with it. She always ate a slice of red onion with it. Even at night, if you are, dealing with congested and stuff at night, breathing, man, slice you a red onion and sit it on your nightstand where you sleep. And I guarantee you'll see a big difference. You'll see a real big difference. But I'm just letting it sweat. I'm letting it sweat because this is the first time. This is the first time I ever tried this this concoction with the garlic. I mean, I've had red onions and honey, but this morning I said, I'm gonna put some garlic and I'm gonna put some ginger with this red onion, and I'm gonna let it sit overnight. I mean, I made this morning, and so far this is how much juice that I got from it. It's still sweating. It's still sweating. It's going. I'm hoping it'll fill the bottle up. So what I do is every now and then I just either turn the jar upside down like this, or when it sit like this for an hour, 2 hours, then I'll turn it back, let it sit like this, and just keep rotating until all of this is covered. But this and to show you, I ain't joking, man. I just went and got me a whole fresh bag of red onions and got me a big old jar of honey. Okay, I'm wearing this concoction out. I'm gonna wear this concoction out, buddy. I sure am. And look, got me some garlic too. I ain't. Why not? Why not? Man, you're gonna have to, like I said, cut it up and let it sweat. That honey, this honey that's the reaction that it's getting with this here. Just let it sweat. Let it sweat. Let it sweat. Just keep rotating it so that it'll keep, once it goes down, then what's on top, you're rotating it so it'll keep, and that's all I'm gonna do. And I haven't tasted this at all. And then, if it's really good, I'm gonna start adding some cayenne pepper to it. If it's really good, I'm gonna add some cayenne pepper to it. Yeah, but this is what I'm trying. Say, why not? What have I got to lose? What have I got to lose? Because again, man, that's all they want to do is get you on them pharmaceuticals, boy. They get you on that medicine, and that medicine got side effects. It does. Your liver, your kidneys, it'll mess up a whole bunch of stuff. So listen to some of that stuff, because every time you talk, when they start talking about these products, you hear the guy be talking real fast, telling you the side effects of this stuff. Yeah, pay attention. Pay attention. Pay attention. Cause your food can be your medicine. Your food, what you consuming. And you got so many people that are consuming, this processed food. Subway, McDonald's, Taco Bell, Chick-fil-A, Burger King, all that's processed foods. That's all processed foods that you're eating. They tell you eat fresh. And man, ain't nothing fresh about Subway. That's processed food. And it's killing you. That's all it is. Yeah, dark chocolate is good. Yeah, it is. But I'm sweet enough. I'm sweet enough, Tanya. I don't need no more chocolate. No, I don't want to get too sweet, boy. I couldn't stand myself. But no, chocolate is good. Chocolate is good. It is. But see, but you have to get your body used to doing this. See, some people want a magic bullet. They think that they haven't prepared the bodies, and they think, oh well, I'm gonna start eating, and they're thinking it's supposed to take effect right away. You got too much garbage in your body that you got to get rid of. And it takes a while. If you're not used to doing this, you can't expect to eating junk and think your body's gonna adjust in a day. It ain't gonna happen. You got to get a lot of that stuff out your system. You really do. And that's why I mean, I see all these women that got all these different colors in their hair. Imagine if you got some chemicals that can change the color of your hair. What do you think it's doing to your bloodstream in your body? What kind of impact you think that's having on your body? I mean, think about it. If it can turn your hair another color and that stuff gonna get into your bloodstream, what do you think it's gonna do? Now you see why a lot of these people are irritable. Okay, why they ain't got no patience? It's gonna make them more irritable. And see, and I'll tell anybody this. This is why repetition is your best friend. Let me say that again. Repetition is your best friend. Why? Because if you keep being repetitious, eventually you're going to get on somebody's nerves. And to get you off their nerves, they're going to give you what they want. There's a story in the Bible about where this lady went to the judge, was trying to go to the judge to get him to fix some stuff for her. And first, he wouldn't do it. And she kept going back. And this judge told her, so look, I don't believe in God. I don't even believe in your God. But I'm going to give you what you want so you can leave me alone. That's the story in the Bible. See, a lot of people don't want to be repetitious because they think they getting on people, and that's what you want to do, get on their nerves. Because most of them eat wrong, and their nervous system can't take repetition. Most of y'all can't take repetition, can do stuff over and over and over again. And let me tell you how to solve that. See, when you want to be repetitious, you have to have 2 or 3 ways of doing something so that when one way gets boring to you, you switch to another way. Same, still getting the same results, but you either have added or taken out something. And it's different. And when you get tired of that, to a third one, or go back to the first way. And most folk won't even pick that up. They won't even pick it up. When you're being repetition. Man, repetition is your best friend. Matter of fact, to be successful, you got to be repetitious. To be successful, you got to be able to do this over and over and over again without getting bored, without giving up. You got to do it. You got to do it. And if you don't, you ain't going to get nowhere. Repetition is your friend. Okay? Learn how to be repetitious. And right now, because everybody is in an uproar, Everybody is on edge. This is the time, man. You need to be experimenting. This is the time for you to break out some of your ideas. This is the time. This is the time. And I've always when I would go down to the White House, before I get there, I always get one or two people to say something about the sign. But I'm noticing now I'm getting 10, 12 people now that are saying something about the sign before I get to the White House. So that tells me that a lot of more people are becoming aware. I had one lady and her husband, she said, I got to take a picture with you because I see you all the time down at the courthouse. You and that girl with that whistle. I see y'all at the White House every time. And I want to take a picture with you. Fine. I appreciate that. Because now that you're in the picture, see, you're going to share that. I'm getting ready too, man. I went and got me some new boots today. I'm ready. I'm ready for this one. This one, when this one come, I'm ready. I just went and got me some new boots tonight. I told my daughter, come take me, girl. I gotta go get me some boots. I sure do, cause it's getting. Matter of fact, let me show you. Next week, this how quick this weather is changing. Now, today was 64. Tomorrow, Saturday, 67. Sunday, 66. Monday, 49. Tuesday, 45. Wednesday, 58. Thursday is supposed to be 54. See, so the temperature didn't change. Cold weather is here, man. Oh, man, and bless God, man. Pray for Jamaica and the Philippines. Hurricane Melissa tore Jamaica up, and the Philippines, typhoon hit the Philippines. Matter of fact, where my wife lives. Yeah, I'm worried. Well, no, I ain't worried. No, I rebuke that. I ain't worried. I'm trusting God that she's okay. I'm trusting God. No, I ain't worried. I'm trusting God. I don't even want to put that out there. No, I'm not worried. I'm believing God that she was protected. Yeah, I'm believing God for that. So, but again, man, don't get caught up in this hype. Don't get caught up in this drama. That all this stuff they got going on. Man, don't get caught up in that. Don't get caught up in that. Let that foolishness go. Don't even waste your time. Cause you'll end up spending more energy on some junk, and you could be using that time trying to be creative. And that's what a lot of folk gonna have to do. Man, they're gonna have to get to their creativity. You're gonna have to depend upon your creativity if you're gonna survive. And unfortunately, some people will go to something negative before they try to do something positive to get a quick fix, to get a quick answer. And you might, you could go negative, get a whole lot. But how long it's gonna last is the question. What kind of peace you gonna have? See, if you got to sell your soul, if you got to do all this crazy stuff just to, what kind of peace you gonna have? You know, and I can honestly say, man, that out of all of the stuff that I've gone through, I get some sweet sleep. That's one thing I do. Seth said his addiction to social media kills his creativity. Turn that stuff, man. Get off that social media, man. Yeah, get off of it. Leave it alone. And you know, go through them withdrawals. Leave it alone. Leave it alone. Because, see, you know what's going to take over social media? AI. Hey, Ed, what's going on, man? Thank you for joining me. AI is going to take over social media, man. You ain't going to know what's real and what's not on social media. I'm telling you, I just saw where this woman, and they've been tearing her up on X because a white woman, she used AI to create some black people that were against the SNAP program. And you look at these people and you think, man, they real. And it was AI. And she was narrating, you know, look what this person got to say. Look, and it's all AI. So after a while, you ain't gonna know what's true and what ain't on social media. You're not gonna know. Oh, I can tell you, oh boy. Oh, have y'all seen this picture? Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Have y'all seen that picture? That's Charlie Kirk's wife. And that's the vice president right there. That's Charlie Kirk's wife and the vice president. And look how she got her hand up in his hair. and when she listen, and when she finished hugging him, she had him by the shoulders. And any man know when a woman do this to you, boy, she's in your corner. Okay? And in fact, let me see, can I find that video? Let's see, somebody done sent a. No, she might be. She might be. she just might be, because she said that he was the closest thing to her husband. That's what she said. JD. In fact, let me see. Can I find that video? Hold on. Let me see. Can I find that video? Oh yeah. Here I go. Here it is.
Erica Kirk and U.S. Vice President J.D. Vance are making headlines.
Wait a minute. Hold on a second. Let me do this. Watch this. Watch this. Wait a minute. I gotta back it up. Hold on. Let me do it this way. Hey, y'all see, wait a minute. Hold on, because I had it in the wrong position. Oh, let me see if this will work. I'm gonna replay this.
Erica Kirk and U.S. Vice President J.D. Vance are making headlines after they shared an unusual hug at a Turning Point USA event. Weeks ago, Erica hosted a memorial for her husband.
That's not it. Come on. Let's see if this one. Let me see. I want to move it over a little bit. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, she gone. Wait a minute. Hold on. Here we go. I wish y'all watch how she squeezes on. See, you see how she squeezed? Wait a minute. Come on, man. Friends don't do that. Friends don't do that. No, that's not something that a mutual friend would do. Okay? And let me tell you something. Oh, she did that saying, oh man, I didn't see that. Let me see. My daughter just sent me a message here. Oh, she just sent, okay. Um, she no. See, Vance can't get elected as president with his Indian wife. Let me say that again. He cannot get elected with his Indian wife because she looked black. Okay? Regardless to what she called herself, she's still dark skinned. And he ain't gonna get elected. It would shock me if him and his wife made it out of 2025 still together. So, but with Erica Kirk, see now he got something, and you talking about a man that's done changed his name 4 times. So what is it? What is it with him to change wives? He done changed his name 4 times already. He done have 4 different names. So you know, and she knows that if she was with him, he would get elected. They both know it. They both know it. He would get elected if they was together. Okay? So you know, it's crazy, man. The games people play. The games people play. Those are the games people play. And you either gonna play the game or you ain't. But that's what they do. That's what they do. But I know if my wife hugged another man and I got some problem. Wait a minute. What is this? You think his wife wasn't upset? Man, look at wait a minute. Y'all look at this. Look at this. Look at this. And that was and notice, ooh, I just saw this. And notice, wait a minute. Notice.
Real for her husband.
Wait a minute.
Activist Charlie. Erica Kirk and U.S. Vice President J.D. Vance are making headlines.
Hold on. Notice.
Erica Kirk and...
Hold on.
Erica Kirk and...
See, when they first embrace, look, that's the first embrace right there. Okay? That's the first embrace of them. But check this out.
U.S. Vice President...
Now, look what she done. Look how he's squeezing her. Look now she done put her hand up in his head. I'm telling you. No, JD he's a snake in the grass, man. That dude to say anything, he'll say anything he can to you know, he blows with whichever way the wind blow, that's the way he going. That's JD Vance. Whichever way the wind gonna blow, shit, that's the way he going. He gonna follow the wind. Okay? Oh, he turned on Trump. Yeah, he did. And turned around and kissed his ass to be vice president. And you trust that man? You got faith in him? Okay, you got faith in it, man. When he talked about Trump like a dog, he did. J.D. Vance talked about Trump like a dog, and look at him. Now he's kissing his ass to be vice president. Okay? Yeah. That's what they say. But that ain't gonna work. All that stuff they doing, man, ain't gonna work. Ain't gonna work. All right? Man, y'all enjoy this evening. But don't panic. Please don't panic. Please don't panic. Okay? Don't panic. Don't panic. That's the worst thing in the world you can do. Keep your wits about you. Because when you panic, man, you short circuit your intuition. And now all voice, whatever sounds good is what you're going to do. And that might not be what your intuition wants you to do. Okay? All right? Now I'm telling you, man, don't panic. Trust God. All right? Trust God. He'll work it out. He'll work it out if you believe. Because he say all things are possible to him who believes. All things are possible. All right? See y'all later, man.